Right now, we have some new news, breaking news, in fact. The headline out of the DeSantis campaign. Now trying to change course, NBC's Dasha Burns has the exclusive new reporting that Florida Governor Ron DeSantis is planning a campaign reboot to try and catch up to current GOP frontrunner President Trump. Dasha joins us now live here on Top Story with her exclusive reporting. So, Dasha, listen, this is not a news story, right? Campaigns sometimes in trouble. They hit the reset button, and sometimes they're successful. When I was a campaign embed back in the day in 2004, Senator John Kerry hit the reboot button, and he took off. He ended up getting the nomination. So it works. So why now? What did the DeSantis people say and see that they said, listen, we have to do something different?
Well, look, I think it's no secret anyone who's been watching this campaign has seen, number one, the stalling poll numbers, right? And then they had this moment with the financial disclosures where it became clear that this campaign that was touting this large amount of money that they had, it turns out that was true on face value. They did raise $20 million in the first 6 weeks, but they spent that money and they spent it really fast. So they needed to make some sort of shift to stop the bleeding on the cash front and also really change up the momentum here and try to catch up to Trump in those poll numbers. And so they are rebooting. They're trying a new strategy. The overarching shift in terms of just big picture messaging is going to go from campaigning more of as an incumbent governor, which is kind of what they've been doing, into more so campaigning as an insurgent candidate. And that's going to roll out across the way that they spend money, across the way that they message, and their media strategy, too. So, number one, we're going to see slightly pared down events, so less big stages and big rallies. You're going to see him more at pizza ranches, diners, churches, VFW halls, shaking hands and talking directly to voters. And on messaging, it is going to be more an us against them message, an outsider sort of message. He's going to try to use those negative headlines as fuel, wear those negative headlines as a badge of honor. And on media strategy, you're going to see him, according to the campaign, do more national sit-downs, do more media gaggles, and make himself a little bit more available to press on the campaign.
So I do want to talk about the messaging a little later, but let's talk about this insurgent idea, right? Because you can say you're going to run an insurgency campaign, but you have to be an insurgent candidate, right? The candidate is the soul of the campaign.
Right.
From what we've seen, and you've seen him a lot more than we have, can Governor Ron DeSantis suddenly switch into a new gear and become somebody that does things that aren't completely planned?
Well, the proof is in the pudding, right? Can he actually execute? And number one, he's got to slow down on the Florida talk and make his message more national, talk to those voters in Iowa and New Hampshire and South Carolina.
But wasn't that a criticism that he was in New Hampshire and he wasn't listening to voters? Like, wasn't that one of the
That's exactly right. And so that's what they're saying they're going to shift is into these more smaller town hall style events. I saw him recently start to do this. He was at a pizza ranch instead of, at a big sort of event with hundreds of attendees. He took some questions from the audience. So engaging more directly, at his earlier events, he was on stage with bike rack barricades in front between him and the voters. So that's kind of going to go away, and it's going to be more direct.
More accessible,
a little grittier, a little more raw. It's what they say. Can they do it, and will they do it is the question.
And then I think the most important thing, besides voters trusting the candidate and wanting to vote for the candidate, is the message, right? What is the message going to be? It has been, look at Florida. It has been the war on woke, and it has been, I'm Trump without the baggage, if you will. How does he change that messaging now, and what's the new message?
I don't know that all of that is going to go away, but I think they're going to move to try to nationalize it more than, I think everybody's heard Florida, and of course, Florida's important, right? That's where he's built a lot of
He's had successes to his credit there.
Exactly. But they've heard that. Now they need to see what's he going to do if he actually steps into the White House. How is he going to
will the criticisms of the former president be stronger? Because it's hard. I think what a lot of these Republican candidates, they're having trouble breaking away because they're attacking Trump, but not really. These are very soft attacks when Trump comes at them, and he's coming at DeSantis so hard.
Well, what he started to do, and this was also in a memo that we recently reported on exclusively as well, he's not necessarily going at Trump in his speeches or his addresses directly to voters, but when he's asked by the press, he's not afraid to answer the question when it comes to criticizing the former president. And if he's engaging more with media, that might also play into that strategy.
Okay, Dasha Burns has done a wonderful job with a lot of big scoops on the DeSantis campaign. Dasha, we appreciate it.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.